You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spyro Agnew to eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nubs. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block on the dead run or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still life of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, and green liberation jumpsuit that he has been saving for just the proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant, and women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow, because black people will be in the street looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news and no pictures of Harry armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Keys, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.
Those from our ATM today, as I just went downstairs, smoked a cigarette, and came back upstairs.
Oh. I'm talking about Shabaka going crazy. People going crazy in these motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it means nothing. Nothing. Got a woman on the day. Man made the car. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water. Like the 7 no meter. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. And man makes them happy because man makes them joy. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? To buy from other men. This is a man's world. But
Greetings,
Oh,
my family. Greetings. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. I am your co-host and co-executive producer, Cheyenne Crummer, and we're joined with our other co-host and co-executive producer, Shabaka Sankori, Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced, which I'm the co-executive producer and co-host of, and he is also. And we also joined with Lady Chase. She's in the background because we're still in the hospital. She'll be in the hospital for about another week, y'all, so continue to keep her in your thoughts and prayers.
absolutely. Okay. And
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta finish the intro, Lady Chase. And then on the season 10, episode 10 of Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced, Grand Rising with Shabaka and the Chase, we will be discussing these crazy political times under the new Trump and Dump regime, or the new Trump, aka Dump regime, and the political theater that took place on Tuesday and Wednesday this week between the Democrats and the Republicans.
yes, sir.
So please join us on Streamyard, YouTube Frontline Black News at 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 11 a.m. in the East. Please join us on StreamYard. I posted the links to all of our channels in the chat, including Jay Militant's link to his channel, and also the GoFundMe that Lady Che has created is also in the description for our soon-to-be moves from both of our places. And then let me get this out the way now. PukeTube, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. So, fair use, PukeTube. All right, go ahead, Shabaka.
Yes, sir.
Grand rises from the mile high income, cold and windy and snowy, soon to be arrested city.
Well, you guys got all 4 seasons there and one day there. Also, too, greetings here from Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody's here. You know what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. And also, too, we're in the process of revamping this platform as well, too. Okay, and so we will be definitely keeping our listeners, you know, updated on that as we go along. And definitely want to give a shout out there to Afro Elite out here in the West. You know, the excellent show that he does. And also, too, is that we want to see these Eric Adams and these Brandon Johnsons crash and burn. Okay. Also, too, another top story that we just got off of mainstream media: SpaceX. Oh, Stinky Bird, Doge dude. Yeah, he launched his SpaceX and it blew up in the sky. So who knows what's really going on with that? Okay. Artificial intelligence is dangerous, so definitely safeguard yourself, okay, and what have you. Always check on your bank accounts if you have anything linked to it. You see what I mean? And then on reparations, from what we understand, is that you know, the Trump might do to make it happen. And then also too, old Gruesome Newsom, he had made a statement yesterday that I'm going to read later on. It's because my desk is in straight shambles. As they said, a clean desk is the sign of a sick mind. So later in this presentation this morning, I will be reading up on some comments that Gruesome Newsom said in regard to these trans. Okay, they do not belong in women's sports. Let them form their own.
Transformers. Are you talking about the Transformers, Shabaka?
Yes, sir, the Transformers. They do not belong in women's sports. So out of all fairness to them, simply let them form their own leagues.
They don't have enough of them. There's not enough of them to do that, Shabaka. They would have to play with actual men.
Yeah. Yeah, you see. And then on top of it is well too, is that Trump is Trump. He's gonna do and say what he's gonna do. So SpaceX blowing up, well, you reap what you sow. You see what I'm saying? On the reparations issue, it is a debt that is owed. It is not a handout.
Check your email.
Yeah. And then for you other groups, you got to go out there and hold your own nuts. We can't cake for you no more.
Mm-hmm.
Because too many of our people got knocked in the head. Too many of our people have gotten killed. And the other groups, are heading for the hills. You see what I'm saying? And whatnot. You see, this isn't hatred. What it is that we're just simply TCBing on issues. You see, this is not hatred. Let's say, and then remember your former vice president. Oh, I'm not going to do nothing strictly for the black people. No.
Oh, let me play the clip, Shabaka. Every time you do that, I got to play this clip.
Oh, right. Yes, sir. And then you are pulling up the clip. And then to Gandhi. Oh.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
See, that's dangerous. And then keep in mind that old Gandhi, who stated
we got
that
Twin in the building. Twin Pyramids in the building. Salute, Twin.
Hey, Twin, what's going on with you, Twin? How you be? Grand rising to you. And then, of course, as you do know, that Gandhi refers to our people as Kafirs, saying that we was
the equivalent of nigger, which is the equivalent of nigger in South Africa, otherwise known as Exania.
Exactly. You see what I mean? So how is he going to sit up there in Africa or Azania? You see what I'm saying? Going to ignore us, a Grand Rising Twin. Okay. And then
Lady Che has entered the building. Greetings, Lady Che. Okay. She's in the hospital, so she's going to be on mute majority of the time.
Okay.
So we appreciate all y'all well-wishers and all the thoughts and prayers you've given her. It's really helping her with her recovery. She's just gotten back from her 4th surgery for a hernia rupture.
Wow.
Because I'm loud.
So Twin, he's sending regards, have a speedy recovery.
You gotta get back in.
And then on top of that there too is that I'm going to go try to find this information, this statement from Gruesome Newsom that he made in California a couple of days ago.
So they can hear you because they're not going to be able to hear way over there.
Oh, okay. Here it is right here, folks. Okay, across my desk. This is a quote from Gruesome Newsom on social media. He stated,
Lady Che, she'll be back, y'all. She's here, but she's not here on the screen. Yeah, because the beeping, because she's in the hospital.
Okay. And then Gruesome Newsom states, the governor of California had stated that with these transformers, it is an issue of fairness for trans athletes. An issue of fairness.
Issue of fairness? What is fair about a grown-ass man beating the hell out of a woman?
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? And that's not fairness. And then on top of it, a lot of the amateur women athletes had stated that when these individuals go off into their dressing rooms, you see what I'm saying? They feel that their safety is at risk. Okay. Which it is.
Shabaka, I gotta move this desk over so y'all can hear Lady Che.
All right. Okay. All right. So, so please comment in the chat room on that there. And also to Afro Elite, we appreciate you having us on your show. on your platform last night. So Afro Elite, I had sent you an email, if you're out there hearing us. And then also, too, we're trying to get some other scholars as well, too. So we're working on that. So definitely keep following us and what have you. And all of this information is up under the Fair Use of the Copyright Act and whatnot. And then, of course, old SpaceX, it sent up one of its vehicles in the air and it exploded. You see what I mean? So who knows what type of contamination that's going to do to the environment again. Okay, be careful down there in the state of Texas, with all those measles coming out. You see what I'm saying? And then they got to put some type of moratorium on these genetically modified organisms that Dr. Ken Adams had mentioned that are extremely dangerous years back, about 6 or 7 years ago. So we appreciate Dr. Adams on that. We wish him well and what have you. Then Al Green, who they censored in the U.S. Congress, okay, doing a Puke of the Union address, okay, and then not to mention of how sinister these individuals is looking up there.
The hell with that Al Green. That's not the Al Green I know. That's not Love and Happiness Al Green. The hell with him.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, as we do know, earlier this week, song great Roberta Flack was laid to rest. May she rest in power.
Roberta Flack was laid to rest. We just lost Roy Ayers, Shabaka. We got to do a whole show on him.
Yes, sir. Okay.
He had on hip hop, especially because a lot of his songs were sampled in hip hop.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, Prosperity. Oh my gosh, Sister Prosperity, you gotta jump up here.
All right, come on, Sister Prosperity. What's happening in the Shy? Okay, Sister Prosperity.
But Lady Che want to say something. Go ahead, Lady Che. Roy Ayers died, yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear her, Shabaka?
Okay, barely.
After this, sometime the RBA.
I'm sorry, there's beeping in the background. It's her medication, I think.
Okay.
There's going to be an RBA coming out, but
RBA coming soon. Stay tuned.
it's going to come immediately.
Okay, immediately.
Like, right today. Something like that, because it needs to be that out. I have so much to tell y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
If she don't call us, carry on.
Yeah, I have a link in the chat, but I'll drop it again.
Okay. And
sorry, y'all. I got to catch up on all your comments.
Okay. All righty. And so therefore.
Oh yeah, Sylvester Turner passed away too, Shabaka.
Who?
The former mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner, he passed away as well.
Okay. All righty. Okay. Hopefully he did some.
Prosperity said, "Good morning, all. I was on here earlier, but the chat would not pop up until now. Yeah, I was probably finishing typing it up, or Streamyard be acting stupid sometimes."
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the Revolutionary Agenda. No, that's all I said.
Huh?
That's not what I said.
I missed it.
What I just say? We only have a very small platform. We only interact with like 5 people, usually 6 on a normal thing. We don't have a big platform.
Can I finish reading her comment though, Lady Che? I was on here earlier, but the chat will not pop up until now. Hey, Lady Che, prayers still going up.
Okay, that there's Sister Prosperity up out of the shy. And by the way, trans and woman sports twin. No, no, let them form their own leagues. You know what I'm saying? Let them form their own leagues. You know what I mean? Okay, and then not to mention that a lot of the bona fide woman athletes, okay, has stated that they feel
she's multitasking, so she'll be in and out, Shabaka.
Okay.
Al Green went nuts. Yeah, he did, but for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, so like I said, you know, that Congressional Black Caucus is a joke, but however, I do appreciate, Sister Prosperity, handle your business. I'm multitasking as well, too, you know, okay, and then Ayanna Presley, who stood her ground the other night, okay, you know, with them individuals, you know, and so, you know, Ayanna Presley, and I believe she was one of the members of the squad when they had the squad, who was Ayanna Presley,
which did nothing. That squad did nothing for us.
Ilhan Omar and AOC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Shabaka.
Yeah, and then, you know, a lot of them dudes was up there saying, you know, sending death threats, you know, to Ilhan Omar. Hey, Mac 285. I'm not going in circles today, Mac 285. I'm avoiding all Google cars, Mac 285. You know what I'm saying? They ought to be getting tickets for reckless driving. But now, if a Google car is recklessly driving, right, and let's say it violates, you know, speed laws, traffic laws, and what have you. Yeah.
Peter Roy Ayers and Sylvester Turner.
Okay, yeah, may those brothers rest in power. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Google cars.
Yeah, no Google cars. They are a menace to society. They do not have.
I'm working on a clapback series for Johnson. Oh, I can't wait. That last one was hilarious.
Prosperity. Okay. And one thing about Google cars, people, they don't have their minds right, you see, because they have a failure to communicate.
Yep, very own and stop invading our spaces and pushing unwanted agendas. That part
right there. You see what I'm saying? That part right there. And then also
cracking up about the Google cars.
Okay, and then also too, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be involved in a major project real soon. Okay, so as it unfolds, you know, we will keep you posted. Okay, and then also too,
make sure you close it back.
And then not getting off topic. And if I'm off topic, Brother Che, please check me.
No,
okay?
You're on topic. I'm just trying to keep up with you in the comments.
Okay.
I need to have control of my own car. I know that's right.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's right, Sister Prosperity, because one time I was through Chicago, then I saw all kind of cars overturned over there on the Dan Ryan Expressway, you know what I'm saying, going through the Chicago locals, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, of course, you do know that they always put these major highways, absolutely with Tesla. Yeah, most definitely with Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely with Tesla.
In the chat.
Give Stinky Bird, man, $200,000, man, for a piece of garbage, man. That's designed.
Seconding what Mac 285 is saying about fuck Tesla too. Well, Nikolai Tesla was a good dude. It's a shame his free energy didn't come into fruition. But this bastard that owns Tesla now. To hell with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Big stink. He's a big old stinker.
Yeah, you got big stink and little stink. You know what I'm saying? And what have you. Yeah, thank you, Sister Prosperity, because one time I was driving through the Shy. This was about in the mid-'70s. I saw more accidents on the Dan Ryan than a little bit. I'm talking about bad ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then the thugs screaming and hollering at me, man, take your ass back to California. You know what I'm saying? And I told you about the old crooked cop that tried to pull me over and pull my driver's license and stuff like that set me up. And then Sarge, where you at, Sarge? You know what I'm saying? We know you angry. We know you're mad.
He gave a
we
bum email. We got to track him down.
Yeah, Sarge. And I'm putting it out there, man. You gave us a bogus email, Sarge. Straight
where the
out,
hell is
man.
him and punk ass Pianki? We got to find out where Pianki is, and then we can find Sarge.
Oh yeah. You know, and what have you? You see what I mean? Now, here's something else people say that Dr. Huey P. had stated in his book.
Exactly, when the Sphinx
U.S. Constitution says is that when the government goes whack, the people have a right. And a duty to change it. Okay, but I don't hear nobody saying that. Where you at on that there, JD? Where you at on that there? Other idiot up there looking like Poindexter with them glasses on. The speaker
oh, Mike Johnson.
Yeah. So where you at on that? Okay, and then Eric Adams with that bald-headed looking genie, Brandon Johnson.
You leave Big E alone. Big E was doing what the Democrats told him, and then he bucked the system. Said, no, I'm not taking no more illegals.
Oh, really?
And then all them charges came up on him.
Okay, well, then I stand corrected. And then Andrew Cuomo, who's going to be the next mayor of New York City. He's just going to get it just on name recognition alone. Now, also, too, Sister Prosperity, with the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass. Yeah, Karen, you're a lame duck as well, too. And I appreciate you, Karen Bass, going to the ancestral land of Ghana. And then they're going to come out there. Oh, she was supposed to be.
They're trying to recall her now, Shabaka. I just seen a petition circulating around. Karen Bass.
Is that right?
Yep.
Is that right? Great news. That's better than when the ponies lose.
That's better than when the Gators lose.
Yeah, well, man, they got to rebuild the team, man. They made all the right moves. They fired the whole coaching staff. Jim, he needed to be sitting out there with a sign saying he'll work for food too. Yes, Sister Prosperity. I was talking about the 1970s when I was driving through there, on the dangerous Dan Ryan. You know what I mean?
Saying get well soon and emojis.
Yeah. And then they was cussing me out with them California license plates, you know what I mean? And then too, Sister Prosperity, I took a drive down Halstead Avenue, and I think I started about down there, and correct me if I'm wrong, I was a little bit east of the loop, okay? And Sarge, you can't hide. That's right, he can run, but he can't hide.
Sarge, come out wherever you are.
Wherever you are. Oh, where's our Sarge? Where can he be? Man, I got more respect for Underdog than Sarge.
Right. Shabaka, remember that show Carmen Sandiego?
Oh yeah. Lynn Thigpen. Okay.
Yeah.
And Lynn Thigpen, who used to host it, she was a radio personality in New York, okay, and she did a lot of voiceovers. You see what I'm saying? And particularly when she did Warriors come out to play. Warriors come out to play. And that
we're gonna spoil them too.
Yeah, and the person who played that part was the one and only Sean Penn. Okay, now.
The one that played the road crash officer in colors.
Yeah, he played the road crash officer in colors. You see what I'm saying? They used to call him Pac-Man. Okay,
yeah, Pac-Man.
Because he was busy packing them down there on Boucher Street, which is the LA County Jail. Okay, now keep in mind as that originally Boucher Street or the Twin Towers was originally built to be a state prison. So when the quake hit in 94, the state of California said, no, we don't want it. But the county of Los Angeles said, we'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But you know how they do things in Los Angeles County. You see what I mean? And then also, too, I made it a point to miss the Academy Awards. You know what I'm saying? Out there in Los Angeles, there at the Kodak Theater, which is the same place where Will Smith punched Chris Rock. You know what I mean?
Pull up your Google.
But however, I do appreciate Mr. Smith telling that man, hey, man, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. You'll say. Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, Chris Rock ordered that one. And then Chris Rock, you know, he had made a series called Everybody Hates Chris about him growing up and what have you. You see what I mean? You know, you don't talk about a man's wife, man. No. You know what I'm saying? And then, too, folks, as you know, in the world of boxing out here in Sin City, they are trying to finalize the deal between Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Okay? So it's a good possibility it might be out here in Sin City. And from what I understand, they're supposed to be scheduling a date in the fall. I don't know if it's September or October, but we'll keep you posted up on that, give you updates on that and what have you, you know. And then, too, ladies and gentlemen, that we also got to address issues to help our youth. You see, just like one of the Nation of Islam brothers has stated way back in 1992, is that they always want to target our youth. Yes. So you see what you got. Black Family Unit has been shattered. Okay, you got Transformers out here, you know, trying to say, you know, that they are women, which is an insult to womanhood. Okay, and I stand on that square. They have their human rights, they have their civil rights, but don't no 5 o'clock Joe, 5 o'clock Shadow Joe got the right coming up to me telling me he is a woman. And I do not know what type of image that I had projected to make them feel it was appropriate to say bullshit like that. You see what I'm saying? But he's got his human rights and he's got his civil rights. Okay. And then what I would like to do is see some of the states issue at the state level heterosexual rights. We have a right to exist too. Shabaka's meant when Black Earth actually started. Okay.
She was trying to say Shabaka meant when Black empowerment actually started.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I grew up in that era. Yeah, I grew up in that era. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Sister Prosperity, I did. I believe, ma'am, that you and I are in the same age group. So
30 minutes ago.
I'm trying to keep up. You keep asking me for help. Shabaka can't pull the comments up.
Okay, I can't pull the comments up, Lady Che.
They talk for 4 minutes.
Yes, go ahead, Lady Che. You got the floor.
The anchor bank is talking. It's like I got the whole world on my shoulders, and I just want to get over. I was trying to be funny. Early, that was like 20 minutes back. I was like,
just started Russia with terrorists.
He was like, yeah, just like here, blah blah blah, right? I'm like, right? And so I said, and I was just trying to be a smart ass. I was like, well, what Shabaka really meant was from the side of where Black Earth started.
Oh.
That shit was hilarious at the time of it. But to go to your point, Shabaka, just real quick. I've been trying to pay bills for like 3 days. One particular bill, right? So the internet. And we have Xfinity here, or Excel, or whatever you want to call it. Comcast, Quest, all of them like the same agents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Agencies. Now, I say that because I cut somebody out in India. They gave me all kinds of discussion, pushback, which led me, when I'm like, excuse me, that kind of conversation.
Yeah.
Jessica said, which I'm afraid that he actually said the way it happened. I had to ask for, I just feel I need somebody on my hand. When I was talking to Jesse, really, because
Wait a minute.
these people are beyond. Wait, Shabaka. These people are beyond themselves. You know, we go and make it a way for people like from India, in India today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because anytime they say Bangladesh or excuse me, not Indian, Bangladesh, all kind of problems with women. When a woman tells me she gonna cut my service over $18 lousy of fees, that's ridiculous. But I've had better experience with uh Black South Africa. It was easy, calmer, a lot better for the last day. They got all my stuff accomplished. I say that thing because we've been advantage so if we're gonna control over the media thing like tech support, customer service.
Yeah, customer service.
We've got issues with customer service.
A lot of those jobs been outsourced.
We have been doing ourselves a major recap. To be honest, my heart was going to shut down because I am all the way it feels like when I run New Jersey. They just violated for every red fucking cent I had to keep to return the internet off. Because behind, they don't want to listen to what fixed income means. Right? That means you get a budget
Mm-hmm.
when you're so severely ill, like I am. I have a fixed income, so I know I can live within my means. But they encourage the down. They mess me all up, right? So I guess if I had another child, I could sell, or I guess if some who's gonna let coming off my body, things are drawing wrong. I'm pleased with some lady, but yeah, convenience. It's not convenient. It's convenient, but not. I was like, so we have to. We're going to be making this college sensitive. I don't know about you. So when you see Black work, I will try to get some motherfuckers like, hey there, you go to work. That's
Yeah.
like a thing.
Yeah.
We got this in control. We can let the prisoners are doing slave labor for everything, and they do this too. We can afford to give them benefits and incentives, and we can keep it all in America. At least for right now, or South Africa, or whatever is a pleasant experience. I did not want to die. This suicide, but I feel like this reads my heart first. And it's just so that me and Jesse can do a podcast.
At your dollhouse.
Yeah, just stabilize it. Just don't have the stability.
Yeah, because the Black house is all jacked up.
Tired, scared. And if I gotta lay him use this hot spot to get out, which is so neat. He was Margaret. When I grew up at home by myself, and I make it to Jesse, shaking and stabbing shit in the building. I didn't call it the building. It's everything around it, everything in it, all of that. That's nothing to do with this. See,
Yeah.
they're not making it convenient for nobody in America and Google is is making us not just look stupid in politics. And that is what we see ourselves and they laugh at us and talk shit at the same time.
Yeah, you can still hear the TV.
Your person above,
Sorry, y'all. She got the TV on in the hospital.
that, all that.
Yeah, because you're getting background noise from the television set.
All I'm saying to you is that, I'm saying is that I got that we could take back a little bit of control of it because I'm 45 years old. They got me sweating on my break and for my shit, and they got me feeling some way. I know it's all fun and games, but that's really not. We're in a time of war, and we'll be here. We're in a time of war, and we're in a time of war. I
Yep,
just want
this
to
is
see
war.
my bills. You dig? They hit it, and they got me like this. I'm really like that, so y'all can dialogue. That is a serious point of contention. One last thing. The Shabaka State Court. I've been looking for this clip where these MMA fighters are about to squabble up, right? About to fight. And one goes and kisses the other brother in the lips.
Oh my God.
And the other brother pushed back. Like he was in waiting for a second to shook it off, like, oh my God. Right?
Yeah.
All on camera. It's on. I was looking for it about a reel or short. I'll be looking for it so I can throw that back at you later. We can discuss that because that is going on in MMA. They have MMA, not boxing, but MMA. And these were two brothers. I felt like one of them, shut up, kiss. The other one was like, no, where am I at? Kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not real. That's all I'm saying. And I'm tapping out now. Go ahead. That's all I
The
want to
same reaction Genuine gave that transgender that tried to give him a kiss.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, and I'm gonna get some feedback from you on this here, Sister Prosperity. When these grown men try to go up to another man who's heterosexual.
Oh, Shabaka, she said that you're right. It was Halstead, it's east, and probably in Greektown. I'm trying to catch up on your comments.
Okay, now Prosperity, where is Greektown at in Chicago? I remember Jewtown, K-Town, and what have you, but I haven't heard of Greektown. Okay, now let's, of course, that there was recently added.
Shabaka, you know, Chicago's one of the most, if not the most segregated cities in America.
Yeah, Dr. King told you that when he went through Marquette Park. Okay. Oh, she was saying the colors. Okay. All right, Sister Prosperity, could you emphasize about the colors, ma'am? And please tell me they don't have them rainbow flags in the shy. I could see it in the Bay Area. I could see it parts on.
I think Let's Go Brandon Johnson was in support of that shit.
Yeah, and then as Sister saying right here, that should be a given. Obama released that bullshit. Yeah, which we right about. You see what I mean? Wow.
Okay, we're all caught up on the comments. That's good. All right, so the Lady Faye's point, these goddamn immigrants, all these jobs been outsourced to these immigrants.
Right.
So now when you call telecommunication, you get somebody from India.
Yeah.
Somebody
Oh, you know them things I'm gonna help you. And you can barely understand what the clown is saying. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful, you know, on these telecommunications. Baby boomer in the house. Yeah, I'm old, Prosperity.
Y'all are
I'm
both
old.
baby boomers.
I'm older than my birthday. Now that's old. But however, it's as they said, is that when an elder dies, a whole library goes with them. You see what I mean? Okay, and then old Ron DeSantis, I don't remember why colors were said.
Sean Penn. Shabaka had brought up Sean Penn.
Sean Penn, yeah. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, is that the police chief that they had there by the name of Bernard Parks, who only did one term as a police chief before they brought in Willie Williams, okay, had shut down Crash, okay? And started north of Jackson Boulevard and further up. Okay, now I do know Prosperity in downtown Chicago, all the streets are named after the presidents, like Jackson, Garfield, Eisenhower. Then they had the Kennedy Expressway. You see what I mean? And what have you. And then too, as we all know, and we might want to do a show on that there in the future about Mrs. O'Leary's cow kicking over the lantern that started the Great Chicago Fire. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why, and I believe Prosperity, correct me if I'm wrong, is that the city of Chicago had made the ordinance that all the houses had to be built out of brick. Now, keep in mind that there was a lot of good trades for black men back there. You know, at the time, you know, during the great migration. You see what I mean?
But then they set up all those white unions to keep us out.
Exactly. You see, so you can't get a job unless you're a member of the union. So the unions discriminated against the brothers. And then guess what happened? The welfare system. Now, first requirement of the welfare system.
From FDR.
Exactly.
From a Democrat. It was the longest serving president we ever had.
Right. And FDR had created
Roosevelt, who was cousin to Theodore Roosevelt.
Right. And the thing about Theodore Roosevelt, when he was the president, Theodore Roosevelt used to like to box. Theodore Roosevelt be out there holding a press conference, whooping somebody's ass. Yeah. Oh, bully. Okay, we have a hell of a lot of frame homes. Okay.
Yeah. And they were giving them to the illegals.
Exactly. You see what I mean? And then, of course, too, about the little girl who got her face slashed over there on the south side by one of them migrants.
Trinity Washington.
Yeah, you say. So they ain't saying nothing about that. You see what I mean?
No, Brandon Johnson let them go.
No, man. He need to be walking the concrete. Send him out there to Terminal Island. You know what I'm saying? Out there in the middle of LA Harbor.
Colorado and robbing a damn jewelry store.
And then we're not going to mention that the former police chief of the LAPD, Daryl Gates, may he rest in piss, whose son was a dope fiend, and he went out there and pulled a robbery in Huntington Park.
As a matter of fact, Shabaka, I think it was the same ones that attacked the police on camera in New York City. Hey, we got Crew in the building. Shout out to Crew.
Hey, Crew, what's up with you? Chi-Town. All right, Crew.
It's definitely in the building. We got Sister Prosperity. And we got Brother Crew. Reality. We're both in the Chi. Shabaka was born in the Chi. I was conceived in the Chi. Lady Che, have you been to the Chi?
Yes, goddamn.
Lady Che's been to the Chi.
The CHI, the CA, and the GO. Chicago. You know, and Chicago, Crew, as you know, that there was a heck of a nexus for black-owned businesses,
Yeah.
particularly with the Ebony magazine that I was talking to Sister Bianca about, because I used to like to look at the beauty of the week.
Oh yeah, that's gonna burn down immediately, Sister Prosperity. She said that's like a guarantee loss to have a frame home on fire.
Oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? And then keep in mind, in the heat out here, you know, some of them have oh, it's all good, crew. It's all good, man. Thank you for joining us, man. You know what I mean? And then out here too, if I recall, Vegas last summer, they had a few of these houses catch on fire.
Nah, I wasn't born there. My mom got the hell up out of there and came west.
Okay, to Denver, yeah. Because you had a lot of black people, okay. Crew says I was conceived and born in Shy. Don't try to be more shy than me, brother JC. Laughing out loud. Well, Crew, as you know, man, Shy was discovered by a brother, man. You know what I'm saying? He opened up a trading post, man. And what's that there? Crew down there on Wacker Drive where they got the plaque to Jean Baptiste Pointe du Sable right by the Wrigley building, if memory serves me.
There's some question if he was of Haitian descent, but either way, he was black. And yeah, he discovered it was the indigenous people of that land. They had called it something else, and it got equated to Chicago. The was something else. It was indigenous. It was an indigenous trading post.
Okay, yeah. And do you know what the word, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Crew and Sister Prosperity, didn't they used to call it Chicago? I believe at that time it was incorporated in 1837, but Chicago translated had meant bad smell. And keep in mind,
it smelled bad because I forgot why it was. It smelled bad because you got Lake Michigan right there. I don't know if it was Lake Michigan
and the slaughterhouses,
or the Chicago River.
Right, and then you also had all the slaughterhouses there in the early part of the 20th century.
But I'm talking
and
about.
there was a guy that wrote a book called The Jungle. Umpton Sinclair, I believe.
That's why it was the farm and the cows.
Right. And they'll take the cows up there on their last ride. You know what I'm saying? That there. Okay, Wabash is named after, look it up, Ohio to Minnesota. Okay, I remember, I'm familiar with Wabash Avenue.
Yeah, we have a street called.
No, they got a street in Chicago named Wabash.
Yeah, we have a street in Denver named Wabash too.
Yeah, and then keep in mind you had a lot of Chicagoans who was heading west. You know what I'm saying? Trying to cross them Rocky Mountains, trying to get to California to get that gold.
My grandfather that passed away 2 years ago, my mom's dad, he was in Chicago, and he moved here in 98.
Oh, okay. And then you had a former mayor by the name of Wellington Webb.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah, who is from Chicago. And then also, too, is that our family, like I said, is that we're tracing our ancestry, okay? And
look it up, Ohio to Minnesota. Wabash is after, look it up.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Okay, no, the Outlaws there in
Milwaukee. That was a trading post.
Yeah, in Wisconsin. And then, I believe that now, Crew, how far is Milwaukee from Chicago? Isn't it like only 90 miles?
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah, like 90 miles. And shout out to the Outlaws. And we Laker fans, we really appreciated you guys in the early 70s giving us Abdul Jabbar.
Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, Kareem is from Milwaukee.
Yeah, he started his NBA career with the Milwaukee Bucks. And, everything is named after us. Okay, so when they going to make Crew a Shabaka Sankori Boulevard in Chicago?
When we get Brandon Johnson the hell up out of there.
Oh, okay. All righty. Yeah. Petition City of Chicago. Okay, Milwaukee is where Chicago G's go to hide.
Yeah, from what I understand, the mail ain't no joke either.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, too, crew, you are aware of the fact that Chicago's most famous citizen, Big Al, he had a hideout, man, in Southern California in a place called Two Bunch Palms out there in the middle of the low desert.
Yeah.
Because you got the high desert and you got the low desert. And Palm Springs is the exact opposite of where them ponies is
Broncos.
from.
The best horses on the planet, Broncos.
GMO horses, you know what I'm saying?
GMO horses, all natural horses.
Man, GMO horses, man.
GMO.
Okay, and so then, and it was out in a place called Desert Hot Springs, is where Al Capone had his hideout at. You know what I'm saying?
Al Capone, yeah. Never Chicago. No African names in Chicago.
No African names in Chicago. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, could you specify, crew?
He's saying like that whole area is indigenous land. Like there's no African nothing there.
Big Al has a tunnel from here in the burbs all the way to the city. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's what he was doing, man, with his bootleg whiskey, man, is because I saw that old TV series that used to come on called The Untouchables with Robert Stack playing Elliot Ness. And they had an episode on there where he was using the water system, man, to put his booze through there. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. And then he always used to bring the molasses, if I'm not mistaken, from Canada. Okay, so correct me on that there, crew. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot.
That sounds about right, Shabaka. All right, so let's get to what happened on Tuesday.
Okay.
So the dump date that speech, right?
Right.
Made the largest speech in presidential history. This is the second time. I think he surpassed his record from the last speech he did, his first term.
Yeah, and I think in his first term, he surpassed that old senile bastard man, Ronald Reagan, in the early 80s.
Yeah. So then we got, why are we losing subscribers? Oh, well. I guess it's not for everyone. Specifically, no Africans in Chicago, specifically American, not African.
Well, I'm a diasporic African. I will stand on that square until I die. After I die, hey,
Like I said, I don't want to get into an argument with you about this. That's your prerogative. If that's how you want to identify yourself.
That's how I identify.
But that doesn't negate your lineage. Your lineage is here in the United States.
Sir. It is too cold for me, okay? And already, man, what is it, like 40 degrees right out here, man? And I'm aching all over my body, man. Dude, man,
26 degrees. I'm sure it's even colder where they at. What's the temperature right now in Chicago, crew?
Oh, they probably at about 22.
If Hollywood folk don't be president, let it repeat.
Man, I'm not from Hollywood.
Ronald Reagan, he was an actor, right? A C-list actor.
Yeah, he was a Class B movie actor, man. You know what I'm saying? And then what had happened is,
38. Y'all, we're colder than y'all. Interesting.
And then let me see. He was married to Jane Wyman. I know that. Before he married Nancy. And Reagan had a daughter by the name of Maureen, his firstborn, that died before he did.
Oh, yeah. He sure did.
And he was a Class B actor, man. You know what I'm saying? Special effects
No, man, we're not gonna go there today. We're gonna save that for Frontline Black News.
Here we go. Where?
He's talking about what we usually get into it about. The square is in a black hole, doomed. Well.
Okay, crew. Okay, crew.
Global warming, stop it.
Yeah, well, man, it's gonna get worse. Okay,
you guys are 38 degrees.
Wait a minute, man. You guys are at 38 degrees and shy this time of the year?
Yeah. And Sister Prosperity says 37.
Oh, man.
And Crew and Prosperity, I need to link up because y'all both in the shy. Both gonna be 100 plus in the summer in Chicago. Stop talking about cold. Yeah, but that's only like 3-4 months out the year that it gets that hot in Chicago. That shit that about weather is fake nonsense. Okay. Damn. And it's not even the windiest city. I think what is that? Mount Washington and New Hampshire is the windiest city. We lost Shabaka. Hopefully he gets back. That is no surprise. You can keep a coat with you up until June. Yep. That sounds like here you could still be wearing coats in early June. The weather can change in a matter of minutes. Yep. But we have a saying out here, Sister Prosperity. If you don't like the weather, just wait 15 minutes. It'll change. You get all 4 seasons in one day. I've barely seen it rain, snow, sleet, hail. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, all in the same day. Okay, I'm bringing you back, Shabaka. We lost you, Shabaka. Welcome back.
Yeah, man. So you know what this is, man. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what this is. You know what I'm saying, and what have you.
So, Sister Prosperity was talking about the weather out there in the shy. Says no surprise, you have to keep a coat up until June.
Right, and then Sister Prosperity in June, man, is where you all get that humidity. That's where you all get that humidity. Yeah, I've witnessed the weather change in a matter of minutes in the shy. Yeah, I've witnessed that. Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, here go. Crew is starting to ramp it up, Shabaka. He said, I didn't like cold.
Crew said he don't dig cold, he don't like hot. I love my homeland and don't flee, Shabaka. Hey, brother, like I said, hey, man, I love this desert. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Chicago always flip-flops and good weather. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that it does.
Sounds like Denver. Denver has similar weather, and we're not next to a big body of water, though. That's the difference.
Yeah. Hey, but to you Caucasians out there, come out here with me this summer on the first day of June. You see what I'm saying? And let's sit in the sun together with no umbrellas. You got to leave your suntan lotion at home. You see, so I could sit there and watch your skin peel and whatnot. And then when you go critical, I'm not inhumane. You know, I will call, 911 for you. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. Okay. And then I'll go away. But so y'all don't say, well, that colored fella over there tried to do something to me and I don't want to be unalived. You know what I mean? Like the brother with the Karen out here in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. We got to get an update on that.
And with the Las Vegas Metropolitan
Did
Police
they ever
Department.
arrest that, bro? Like, what ended up happening with that?
Okay, I'll keep you posted, okay, because I think, they got to go through all the kangaroo courts and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Get a kangaroo jury,
Okay, let the people know what happened, because the brother called the police for an
Yeah, the
intruder.
brother called the police. He was a domestic violence victim. So from what I understand, the Las Vegas Police Department had responded, and then they unalived the brother, but the Karen, the Becky, was the actual suspect. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Say,
Crew
you know
said
what I'm
he
saying?
didn't
They dangerous.
Prosperity says she likes cold and warm, but not hot.
Oh, Sister Prosperity, come out here and enjoy this sun, okay? And you'll enjoy it because, you know, our people, you see what I'm saying? We are children of the
She's
sun.
still locked
So
up for now. Okay, thank you for the update, Mac 285. Mac 285 said she's still locked up for now.
For now. Okay, Mac. All righty. So when she probably goes through the kangaroo courts of Clark County out here, they probably gonna release her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And the quote, Mad Dr. D, may he rest in power, is that he did state on Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced when we was with Blog Talk years ago. He has stated that we do need to focus on what we do to each other. You see what I'm saying?
Crew's egging you on, Shabaka. He says, Shabaka's scared of the heat.
No, I ain't. Not in the least, homie. I am afraid of cold. Brother Jay would tell you.
Yeah, he don't do cold too well.
Okay, Prosperity. Now now to get plenty of sun for you and not too much heat. The place you would love would be the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you would love the Bay Area. Okay, he likes sun, but not homeland from the sun. Okay, got it. No, hey man, that's why I stand on my square of being a diasporic African man. You know what I'm saying? You know, because if we were truly citizens here, the brother would not have been alive for calling up on the Becky, where he was clearly a domestic violence victim. Rodney King would not have had the royal treatment.
You do realize that the system is global. It's not just in the United States.
Okay. And then, too, they were issuing out travel warnings, you recall, when they were having all these police shootings of unarmed Black people.
Usually there's no cold in the South, but you see this winter, it's been pretty cold down south.
Okay, but see, I will never go through the South again because people over the years have challenged me. Well, Shabaka, when you gonna go into the South and go to Atlanta and all that? I did it. I went through Montgomery where my ancestors slaved at. I heard those cries. I heard the Emmett Tills. I heard the lynchings. I heard the bloodhounds. You see what I'm saying? I heard Sister Harriet Tubman down there with that street sweeper look. Fool, you either gonna be free or dead, and you got 3 seconds to make up your mind. Never. I go into the South again. So I fulfill that. You know, that people have challenged me.
It's not cold in the South, and South American South has more sun than Africa.
Probably it does. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got more sun than anybody. Denver, and we're not in the South, we're in the West, so we got 360 plus days, 300 plus days of sunlight.
Yeah, but y'all up there in Steamboat Springs got waterfalls freezing in the
that's to the west of us, Shabaka. That's not where we're at. We're in the same state. Well, that's on the other side.
And I couldn't believe when I went out there in the snow one day and everybody's sitting in the house and we're supposed to be going out there handling our business.
They used to call that, you know what they used to call that? I think, somebody named it the other day.
No, I ain't scared, brother. You know? Oh, and I can speak, crew. I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it to this age being a buster or scared. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all. Keep the peace.
Yeah. Say, I hate snow. Snow is dangerous to me. It is harmful to my species. You see what I'm saying? But you Caucasoids, you guys go out there and
remember the winter. Shabaka, remember when I told you it snowed in parts of Akibalon and you was like, no, it don't. And I showed it, and you were like, oh.
On Kilimanjaro,
No,
I
in
think
South Africa.
it snowed in Tanzania.
Yeah.
Okay, now I do know is that when I was working with brothers from Tanzania in Los Angeles, right, is that they have a mountain range, man, you know, that the Boers crossed, you see, when they went out there and eradicated the Zulu Empire. And
Yeah,
it did have some snow on it. And then keep in mind, you know,
I'm trying to remember where the range is. It's outside of Durban, I think.
Yeah, Durban, which is in Natal.
Yeah.
And Natal was the land of the Zulu Empire. You see what I mean?
That was
and
the name
very
of
interesting. And it was very interesting working with these brothers, you know, from Azania. Yeah, because I would ask them, you know, to translate, you know, certain words. Okay, who's in the building? Hey, Mac 285. Okay, so they taught me the words that, hey, win, lose. They taught me the word that amanzi is water. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They also taught me that the word bayete is how you would salute the monarchs or the royal family there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then here come the Boers.
Like Nick, that sounds like the N word in Spanish, huh?
What's that?
Hold on, y'all. You good? Okay.
Now, also, too, keep in mind, as research that we did, Twin, and also Two Crew, at Win Lou, okay, and then
211.
Oh,
we
okay.
At 211. We were at 212, 213, but somebody decided they was going to unsubscribe at the last minute.
Okay. Probably some things that I said, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize for that, you know. And then also, too, is that Mexico used to offer sanctuaries to runaway slaves that crossed the Rio Grande.
What are you talking about? Bringing up what?
Listen, the numbers, they're going to fluctuate all day as you broadcast.
I'm bringing it up because Kahari is always bringing it to our attention.
It might be PewTube. Yeah. It might be PewTube, you know what I mean? You know, because they got real strict. And then I'm doing some research on that there as well, too. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I know they shadow banning big time.
Yeah, right. Because they don't want you colored folks to get restless again. Mm-hmm. They want black men to be effeminized. They want black women to be emasculated.
Mm-hmm. Well, masturbated. But
yeah. How many of these sisters you see out here that say, "Oh, I don't need a man," but they go bed wench, like Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying? But you go bed wench.
The same thing.
Yeah.
So the first Mexican was black. The first Mexican president was black. So of course they killed him.
Okay, the first Mexican president was black. Okay, but keep in mind, crew, you have to understand that Spain was involved in the transatlantic slave trade too.
Yeah, that's why they had the conquistadors.
And then they sent old Ponce de Leon down there to Florida. He's looking for a fountain of youth with his old ass. And then they sent Cortez out here to the west, through Arizona, I believe. And let me see. Because I did take a course in college called The History of Latin America. And they sent Cortez out here.
Thank you for joining us, Sister Prosperity. You also have a blessed day as well.
Okay, but okay. She says she needs to leave. Have a blessed day. Okay, thank you for joining us so very much, sister. Be safe out there in the CHI. You know what I mean? And
And
too, and hopefully,
all of them. I don't know if you're talking about the colonialists or what.
yeah, the colonialists. Because you have colonialism and you have neo-colonialism.
Yeah.
The girls say that, but always want me to come over. Well, that sounds like grown folk business to me, crew. You know what I'm saying? Always some explaining from the guy that runs from Homeland. Now, what guy is that, sir?
I think he's talking about you, Shabaka. But you didn't run from your
like homeland. I said, I'm a diaspora
you are
guy.
in your homeland.
You know, and I stand on that square until I die.
How can you run from your homeland when you're on your homeland?
Sir. I cannot take cold. Okay.
That has nothing to do with it, Shabaka. It's either you were born in the United States or you were not.
Sir. We're not going to get off into this here, Brother Paris. Everybody's entitled to feel how they feel, and I stand on my square.
Shabaka, that has nothing to do with a feeling. It's either,
it's
either a fact or it's not.
Okay, sir. You stand on your square. I stand on mine.
I'm not even bringing up my square. I'm not even bringing up no square. All I'm saying is, were you born in the United States?
Yeah, like millions of other Africans who were brought here off that slave ship.
There was no America. Shabaka. There was no America. There was no United States of America when slaves from Africa were brought over here.
Okay, you're talking about Plymouth Rock.
Shabaka, in any of the 13 there was no America then.
Okay,
there was no
but
place
still
called America.
Okay, but to quote the words of the X-Man, Plymouth Rock, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
We were already on Plymouth Rock before the people even arrived.
Riddle me this. Okay, riddle me this. And I'm asking you the same question.
Shabaka. Please don't ask the same question.
Why would want to come here in the first place?
Shabaka, we were already here. Why would we want to come here? We were already here.
Brother Che.
Shabaka, do you want me to answer the question, or are you just going to keep interrupting me?
Okay, no, I'm not going to keep interrupting you, man. I'm just saying let's move on, man. It's because, I don't want to have no falling out with nobody. I'm avoiding rather than checking, to quote Bruce Lee. You see?
Okay, Shabaka.
If you feel that way, man, hey, brother, more power to you. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even a feeling. This has nothing to do with feelings, Shabaka. This is literally facts over feelings.
Okay, sir, and I got facts to the contrary, man.
You have facts to the contrary of what?
Okay, that we came from Africa. Get with Lerone Bennett.
Everybody came from Africa, Shabaka.
Okay,
that doesn't negate the fact that you were born in the United States.
Okay, sir. Like millions of other slaves were, and once again,
now this question is other slaves were not brought to the United States. There was no United States to bring them to.
Okay, sir. I got this question I got to ask you that I had to show, that I had to ask Sarge, and you concur with it. Show me where we petitioned the United States government to be citizens.
That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, though. You keep saying that there were slaves that were brought over here. There was nowhere to bring slaves over to. There was no country.
Charleston, South Carolina was a major slave point, just like New Orleans, Louisiana.
I'm talking about a country. There was no country then.
There was no country?
The United States, it didn't exist.
Okay, you're talking about the continent of Aztlan, which is commonly referred to as the continental United States.
The country that we're in right now, that we were all born in, did not exist then.
Okay, but that's just it, though, Brother Che. These raping.
Okay, I'm just gonna move along, Shabaka, because you're not getting it.
Pedophiles is going to sit up there and say they creating America in 1776.
Shabaka, whenever they supposedly created it, when the slaves were brought over here, there was no country. There was tribes and nations. There was no country.
Okay, well then, okay, and on that there, Brother Che, I want to stall on that because I got to pull the research from Lerone Bennett. Okay, I got to pull the research from Lerone Bennett.
End all, be all. There's all kinds of scholars that you can quote from, that you can read from. We've given you this knowledge, but you're not being receptacle to it. You're just like trying to.
I stand on my square.
We're trying to skate around it instead of actually.
Sir, I stand on my square. I'm not skating around anything.
Yes, you are.
Okay, all right, sir. And I'm challenging everybody. Take your ass over there in Los Angeles. No, go over there, take your ass over there to Los Angeles and see how them race soldiers
do the
treat you.
Research, Shabaka. Just do the research.
I've done it, Che. I've done it, Che.
Do the research. Do the research.
I've done it.
No, you haven't. Because if you did, then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Okay,
so you
but sir, I'm a diasporic African.
Okay,
I stand on my square, and I respect you
can stand on.
You stand on, Che.
And it's okay. You can stand on that sinking. You can stand on that sand, that quicksand. That's your prerogative, Shabaka. Just don't expect the rest of us to do it along with you.
Okay, I'm not expecting the rest of you all to do anything. Okay.
No, you're expecting us to get on board with what you're saying.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not. Hey, you stand on your square. I stand on mine.
Brought here, but there was nowhere to bring them to, because there was no country that existed at the time of their bringing.
Okay, but you still had the slave markets down there.
Oh my gosh, Shabaka, I'm just gonna move along because this is not getting nowhere. We're just circular. It's become a circular unreasoning.
Sir, I stand on my square.
Okay, Shabaka, you can be stubborn and stand on your square. It doesn't make it right.
I'm standing on my square.
Okay, then stand on it. Now, moving along, Shabaka.
Yeah, next time.
What we were going to actually talk about, because I don't know how we always get on this tangent about this stuff, but what are your thoughts on what the dump said on Tuesday?
Okay. And regarding?
What do you mean in regarding us? Okay. Shows about Black people. Did he say anything he was going to do for Black people? Did he say anything that he was going to do to help us? To
the best of my recollection, he didn't, but I do remember in his first regime, he did state that you all did build this country. So hopefully he will, kick out the reparations. Okay. Also, too, okay, well, Mac, I'm a diasporic African. For me to call myself an American, I might as well tell the white raping, slave trading pedophiles that own my family I'm still their nigga, and I'm not nobody's nigga.
African, you might as well tell the Arabs you they nigga too. They enslaved Black people too.
Okay, hold on.
Slave trade before the transatlantic slave trade.
Okay, and that's what Professor P.L. Lumumba comes in at.
Slave trade.
No, hold on, Brother Che. That's what Professor P.L. Lumumba comes in at.
And claim all of it. You're gonna stand on that.
But what I'm saying, Brother Che, get with Professor P.L. Lumumba, man. He's gave great lectures on that. You could Google the brother. He's heavy.
Shabaka, we got several people you can Google. You're not gonna do it. So that's why we're just.
I've already done with Professor P.L. Lumumba.
Shabaka, there's others besides P.L. Lumumba.
Okay, let me see. Wait a minute.
Dr. Clyde Winters.
Okay, no, but there was another brother from Africa. Okay, wait a minute. Who was this other brother from Africa? I gotta pull him up, man. Man, you do this to me every time, man. I gotta do research.
Shabaka, I do all kinds of research. That's why I'm literally naming out people that you have not read any of their works, have not done any research on. But you're trying to tell us that we need to do research or we don't know what we're talking about. And we've done the research.
So have I, Brother Che.
So if you did, then you would know who these people are I'm talking about.
Okay, I do know who they are, Brother Che.
Who's Dr. Clyde Winters?
Okay, Dr. Clyde Winters, I never heard of him. My main man is Dr. John Henry Clark and Dr. Marimba
Dr. John Henry Clark told us. Like, all these people that you keep quoting have told us who we are. But
and check out Dr. Marimba Ani.
Shabaka, I've read
his student.
I've read those books. You're not dealing with somebody that hasn't read anything.
I'm not saying that, Jay. You're very, very well knowledge, Jay. You're very well knowledge, Jay. You see what I'm saying? Because I do not look at no Caucasian as a brother. Okay? I don't.
No, he's good. He got a new card.
Okay. Well, they're telling the children at 11 that they're about to baby, and y'all need to move it along to a different thing so that you can get off the phone for
All right, Mac 285, what you say, man? That there is your prerogative, sir. Now, let me ask you this here, Mac 285. Let's turn back the hands of time to the Vietnam conflict. What would you have done, man, if you had got a draft notice, man, to go to Vietnam? I don't give a fuck what them Africans say, man, because them motherfuckers is brainwashed too. I've debated with them. I don't give a good goddamn what them brain dead tethers say, man. Fuck what they consider. I know one thing, they bring their black asses over here into the United States of America, they can get their brains blowed out. Oh, by the way, this is a very, very interesting subject that we got to talk about, Brother Che. Derek Chauvin.
We've already talked about it, but I guess if you want to talk about it on air, we can. It's enough.
Okay, Derek Chauvin is going to get pardoned because the Trump had put in for him to be pardoned for murdering George Floyd, right?
Shabaka, listen, that doesn't mean anything. That's a nothing burger. You keep running with these Democratic talking points, letting these Democrats fearmonger you into thinking this is something that we need to be worried about. Look,
but
Che, at the state level, and he got sentenced at the federal level. The pardon only covers the federal. It doesn't cover the state.
But what's going to happen is that the Trump is going to manipulate the politicians at the state level to do it.
He's going to manipulate.
And I really wish we could get Lord Coates on here.
The Democrats,
you know what I'm saying?
Minnesota, Shabaka.
Yeah, but that's why I really wish we can get Lord Coates on here.
They have a Democratic mayor of Minneapolis. That's the Democrats. It's not a Republican state. It's not a. There's no Republicans have any kind of power in that state. So how Trump is going to manipulate anything is beyond me because he only has control at the federal level. He doesn't have control over what the states do. That's
okay. But what it is that with Trump being so sinister, I don't put nothing past him. And I'm wondering,
he has no power to do anything at the state level.
Okay, but what I'm just saying, Brother Che, he can manipulate the people who sympathize with him in the Congress.
They don't sympathize with him. It's Democrats that run Minnesota.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm just hoping that Chauvin stays in there, and but don't be surprised if they release him. And once again, they didn't ask George Floyd if he was an American. It was nigga, this knee is on your neck.
It was the Palestinians that called in on him and said that he was trying to pass
in the store with the $50 bill. Counterfeit,
bill.
Yeah, the counterfeit $50 bill, $20 bill,
Yeah.
And then they was trying to say that that Trump was trying to say that he died from the they were saying that he had drugs on him or what have you. That's what killed him. Now, here's something too, Brother Che, I want to bring up that I come across with. Okay, but here's something else. Okay, but here's something else, though, Brother Che, that I want to bring up. And I think I mentioned it to you, of the police officer who OD'd on fentanyl or meth. You hip to that one?
No, Shabaka, I'm not.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. They found this cop, man, stretched out. And they ran a toxicology report on him. Dude that stole some drugs and went out there and used it. And they're going to say that, that it absorbed through his skin. And so he is stretched out in the ICU somewhere. That
cop was nuts.
Police guard, you're chosen for superior brawn and lack of intelligence. Read 1984. That's what I told Sarge.
The
You're
dumber the
chosen
better.
for superior brawn and lack of intelligence. Because if you would have had any fucking intelligence, you wouldn't go apply for the friggin' job.
He said, I saw that video, Shabaka.
Okay, what video is that there, Mac 285? The meth cop of George Floyd?
I think he's talking about the meth cop.
Oh, yeah, he was stretched. You know what I'm saying? He was stretched on dope.
He
And
said
it's
he
a
took,
public service.
Cruz said he took dope off a suspect, didn't report it, but then did the drugs in the bathroom.
Right. The hypocrisy is real. Right. Thanks, crew. Wait a minute, crew. You mean to tell me we finally agreed on something reality, man? Just fucking with you. You know, check out. Okay, wait a minute. The cop was stretched on his knees by a toilet. On his knees by a toilet. Yeah. The dump as in human shit. Check this out. 30 minutes. Shabaka. We still in the hospital here. Have to do some serious shit. Shabakas. No extra nothing because it would be impossible to do another thing when I'm telling you something.
Shabaka, listen to me. In 30 minutes, they are going to, we are still in the hospital. So all this nonsensory shit, this off code, this craziness to me, it's all your work that y'all did yesterday that everybody had to tell me about, right?
Okay, so Lady K, okay, could you speak up louder, man? Because I could barely make you out.
Shabaka, hold on.
Listen to me for 1 minute. I'll be done. They're gonna come and bathe me. And you need to
okay.
Right?
Okay.
Your show today so y'all can grieve out your air out your grievances because he has to eventually go to my house and move it around so the doctors will let me go home. That is
okay, Lady Che.
No, listen.
Shabaka, let Lady Che finish.
Listen. What y'all talking about is making it so hard because this off-code conversation, I am running for office. My brother,
okay, I hope you make it.
Wait. I ain't done yet. Wait. The fact that I gotta holler at you both of you is shameful. But the thing is, that y'all can schedule this for like a Tuesday or a Friday morning or something. But for the next little bit, I have to talk about some things that
I got you, crew.
On the RVA. They have to come before Frontline Black News. There, and Frontline Black News Saturday.
That's
y'all
tomorrow.
motherfuckers go ham it up, start an hour early if you want to.
Okay, now also too, keep in mind, y'all.
They gonna what?
Okay.
I gotta get up. You gotta do it.
Hey, Jab. Salute. Okay. Lady Che.
And then keep in mind, okay, Lady Che, now I am going to give you all a break for a minute because you see, I'm going to be on special assignment, okay, on another venture, okay, and it's classified and I can't talk about it right now, you know what I'm saying? And it is dealing with high profile people and I'm not going to blow it, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, and so wish me well on it. Just wish me well on it because when it comes through, okay, we're gonna be real big. No, twin, I ain't getting my blood pressure up. Lady Che don't need.
You weren't running for office.
I am running.
Hey, Jab Marie. Hey, Jab Marie, man, how'd you do in your fight, man? How much further until fight night for you, Jab Jamboree? Okay, what happened? Have I been muted? What, Brother Che? Okay, all right. So I guess we're having tech.
No, I'm still here, Shabaka. I just went on mute because Lady Che is going off. All right.
Okay, all right, okay. I understand Lady Che is feeling uncomfortable. Okay, so what it is, folks, I'm on a special assignment, you know, and I'll get in when I can.
Marie in the building, Shabaka.
Okay, all right, Jab. Okay, man, you doing the road work, Jab? You staying away from that real estate with grass on top, man? LOL.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Twin Pyramid salute. Okay. Lady Che for City Council. Okay, crew.
Yes.
All right. Hey, crew, and with Shabaka, you know, the best. Oh, you knocked him out. Good. Real good. Toes point north. Lights out. The only thing referee needs to do is count to 10. That's right. Okay. All right. And then, yeah, and thanks, Mac 285. Okay. And, and as it unfolds, you know what I'm saying? So I'm asking everybody to pray, because if this thing comes through here, we're going to be real big. You know what I'm saying? And what have you. Just say, and whatnot. Okay. All right. So it's 9:40 in the morning here out here in the West. Okay.
Yeah, so we can be on for another 20 minutes, Shabaka.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah,
And the temperature is going up here.
Yeah, he's one of them old RBGs, yeah.
No, I'm not nobody's nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm a diaspora guy.
You literally use
RBG
when you feel like it, disparagingly. So we're not gonna get into the semantics of I ain't this, I ain't that. He's just playing
red,
around with
green.
Look, LOL. He's just playing around.
Well, the red is for the blood, the black is for our people, and the green is for that was shedded on this land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and what
on this land. Exactly. Emphasis on this land. Not no other land, this land.
You know, but I'm talking about is like the Trumps that said we built the country. You see what I mean? And then all these individuals, you know, who says that they're against our reparations, you know, they can go take a flying leap through a rolling donut because they benefited indirectly too. You know?
Yeah, he's just poking you. He's poking the bear. Yeah. You don't poke the bear.
Now you know that's elderly abuse. You all know that, right?
Oh my God. Is my nigga.
Mac 285. Yeah. So Mac 285. Okay, you out the Bay Area, right?
No, Mac 285 is out of Houston.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait a minute, Mac 285. What's happening with the measles down there, man?
Well, ATL. ATL or Houston.
Okay, yeah. What's happening with those measles, man?
She said, "Don't be mad at
Mac 285. Mac 285. I drove through downtown Houston, man. You all drive crazy as hell. You all in rush hour traffic doing 80 miles an hour."
He said, "Crew said he's RWB. That's what he read. Okay. He's red, blood, white. Who we fought against, blue waters of
our land." Okay.
Yes,
all right.
It's what is it called? Misty.
All right. So there's light flowing.
Okay, Texas is
vaccinated immigrant. Yeah, twin. Yeah. See, so you know, so that's a plant, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I figured that. Okay, man, go get you that Simply Lime, man, and drink it like water.
He said, Shabaka, we'll never know anything in the South. Shabaka will never know. He's scared of the South. I don't think he's scared. I
already been there, done it. I already took the challenge. I already been there, done it, man. What I was feeling in the air, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just having symptoms. Hey, man, get you some water, man. Go get you some water. Trade for it. Steal it. By any means necessary, you know what I'm saying? Need the water, you know. And then at Lake Mead, Brother Jay, I think it's getting ready to dry up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Lake Mead? No, we got some snow. We got some snow for you.
I already been to Atlanta, crew. I already been to the ATL, man. And I was trying to go by the Ebenezer Baptist Church. You know, I did see Martin Luther King Boulevard. I did see Andrew Young Park, boy. I did see Ralph Abernathy Way, Laughing Out Loud, Jabby Jab, Welcome Big Baby, Ray Mac Twin, Okay, all right. And he says nigga,
She said it in her
ninja.
southern voice.
Okay. And I'm still a diasporic African. Okay. But the generations after me, to quote the words of an Asian man,
genealogy, descent.
Take what is useful, leave what is useless.
Right.
And we did get a hit on Nigeria. And guess what, too, Brother Che? Okay, but hold on, too, Brother Che. Guess what else that we got a hit on, too, man, on our family tree? The Fulani.
Okay, on what side? And
the Fulani. Okay, this here will be going on my let's see, my father's side of the family.
Okay, so your father's side of the family, they're trying to say is Fulani, and when were they?
No, that's where we got the you know, but it's going through
DNA tests. That's stuff I'm talking about with these DNA tests.
Like, yeah, you see.
Okay, so where the Fulani are from is what is now modern day Nigeria.
Okay, wait a minute. I think they're north of that, but keep in mind the Fulani were nomadic people. They traveled all through.
And then what year were they there? Hello.
Man, they had been there since the beginning of time, brother. You know?
That's not what. Since when how long has the Fulani tribe been around?
Okay, they've been there, man. Well, Africa is the cradle of civilization, man.
That's not what I asked, though, Shabaka. I asked you, how long has that specific tribe been around?
A long time.
Okay, a long time, like 100 years.
No, it's more than 100 years. It's more than 1,000 years.
The Fulani have been around. That doesn't even sound right, Shabaka. Okay, I would be more amped to believe the one group that's in South Africa that Julius Malema is from. I believe they have been there for thousands of years.
All right. In
the
South
Fulani
Africa,
have not been there no thousands of years.
Okay, no, the Fulani, man, are in Northwest Africa, man. They're near the University of Sankore.
I know that, Shabaka. Remember, I studied Africa too.
It's the Xhosa, Sotho, the Zulu.
The Xhosa,
Mary McKeever, she was Xhosa.
Yes, Shabaka, that's what I was referring to, the Xhosa. The Xhosa have been there for thousands of years. The Fulani have not been in Northwest Africa for no thousands of years. That's just not factually accurate.
Well, let me put it to you this way, brother. Wasn't no goddamn Europeans there with their stinking asses.
Shabaka, the Europeans have been there for at least 400 years.
Get what Dr. Marimba I need, brother. Okay, well, I'm talking about thousands of years, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, okay, but I got a question. I got this question for Twin, and I got this question for you, brother Chad.
That doesn't make any sense, Shabaka. So look, the Fulani are gypsies.
Okay.
Nomads.
Okay. The point is this, and answer me this here too, crew. Why are you all placing so much how should I say?
Shabaka, you keep
value on these Europeans.
Shabaka, that's not how you've been to school. You've been to college, Shabaka. That's not how you answer questions. You don't answer a question with another question.
Okay, but what I'm just saying is, though,
and then you ask another question after you answer the question. Okay, that's the basis.
But why are our
that's
people
the proper way of doing things?
Okay, all right, then answer me this.
I asked you a question first. And I have yet to get the answer to my question.
Which was your question?
My question is, how old is the Fulani tribe?
I got to go pull up the Ebony books, man. I got you. You seen these? I sent you pictures of all these books, man. So send me an email, brother Che, of your specific questions. So therefore, man, I can write them down and give you the proper answers. It's gonna take me a minute to do it.
We already have the answer, Shabaka. We was waiting on you to come up with the answer.
Okay, sir.
The answer is
question.
The
Please write
answer
down
is
the question, email it to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Shabaka, I'll
And
do
then
that.
I will
But
answer
in
the
the
question. I will
meantime, the
respond to you in
Fulani
an email.
is not as old as we are here.
Okay. Well,
They
like I
haven't been
said,
around that long.
Sir. Okay. Only thing I know about that is this: on this continent, I cannot take cold. Okay. I hate
Shabaka, there's cold on the African continent. And you're not factoring pole shifts and the fact that the climate was different hundreds and thousands of years ago. We didn't always have the same climate. But you never factor in none of that. You just think it was like
American
today.
shit. If I was a fucking
Not
American, I wouldn't have to worry about the police murdering me.
Shabaka,
Okay.
no matter where you
Just
go
show
on the
me.
planet.
Oh, whoa. Hold on, crew. I got a
No.
question for you, and I got a question for you, Brother Che.
Shabaka, I still ain't got an answer to my question. You just
Okay,
said you
but
would
go
get back
tell
to
the
me about it.
police that you're an American. Go tell the police, the policy enforcers, that you are an American.
I
Ask
will.
that brother who got
And
killed
they'll
here in
say,
Las Vegas if he was an American.
And
Say these crackers hate us because they cannot be us.
oh my gosh, Shabaka.
That's what it is.
This has nothing to do with what we're asking, though. It's just like that. It's that common thing. Well, we're all one big N word.
Okay, but what I'm saying, no, Brother Che,
They
I'm
haven't been
asking.
around as long as the 12.
Okay, email me
eradicated the 12.
email me the question, okay, and then I will email you back the
How long has
answer.
the
I'll
Fulani
pull the
tribe been
data.
around?
Say,
How long has the Fulani tribe been around? When did they originate?
okay,
And,
I have to pull the
and is
data.
it longer than Black Americans have been in America? That's the question.
Well, like I said, I'm a diasporic African.
Oh my God. Okay,
You
so if
go
you're a
tell the
diasporic
police.
African,
No,
okay,
you
Shabaka,
go
no,
tell
hold
the
on.
Denver Police Department
No, Shabaka.
that killed your partner,
Shabaka.
Paul. Go ask the
Shabaka.
LAPD that killed Eula Love. Okay,
Shabaka.
go ask the San Francisco
Oh my
Police Department that
God.
murdered Mario Woods. Okay, of how much of an American they were.
Shabaka, that has nothing to do with what we're asking, though. Like, that's a complete deflection. That's a complete deflection.
You're deflecting,
A
Brother
straw
Che.
man.
You're
No, I'm not
Brother
deflecting
Che.
at all. I'm directly on topic. You're the one that keeps deflecting and using straw man arguments. Well, you tell that to the Los Angeles Police Department.
Yeah,
You
go tell it to
that
the
blah, blah,
LAPD.
blah, blah. That has nothing to do with what I'm asking you. I asked you, since you're a diasporic African, how long have the Fulani tribe been in existence? And I still have yet to get an answer.
From the beginning of time, man,
No,
because we're the
Shabaka,
original
there was no
man.
Fulani tribe from the beginning of time.
Like I said, Brother Che, I will do the research, okay, to make sure that I'm accurate, and I will shoot you the email, okay? I will shoot you the email, Brother Che.
It's a phenotype, Lady Che. That would be a phenotype. That would be a phenotype argument. Yeah.
So, and you got to reject the rape and slave trading pedophile, man. You know,
you got to reject the rape and slave and trading Arab.
Okay, we'll take that there, sir. Take that up with the Muslim community.
No, I'm not taking that up with the Muslim community. I'm taking that up with the African community because the African community facilitated in that process.
Right.
So,
and then when we got here to America, they treated us so good.
So
they
when did we get let's do this like this, Shabaka. When did we get here to America?
They treated us so good, boss. Oh, massive white man, you did so good to me.
Shabaka, based off the transatlantic slave trade that was taught to us in school. When did we arrive in America? Since we just poof, and before that there was no black people over here, and then all of a sudden in 1619 there were African people brought over.
We had circumnavigated the globe.
Okay, so if we have circumnavigated the globe, why is it so hard for Pan-Africanists to wrap their brain around that we were already here if we had already circumnavigated the globe?
Oh, okay, but what it is though is this. Okay, the black man is the original man. Okay, but my question is, why do our people want to sit up here and want to claim these other groups? Because like I told you, and I'm gonna say the same damn thing again, brother Che, when I went through the little bighorn. When I went through the little bighorn, they didn't say welcome, brother. They said, why the fuck did your people help the white man against ours? That's what they said to me. Once again, crickets. Okay.
Shabaka, that does not you acting like you never went to school, Shabaka. That's not how you have a proper dialogue. So we're gonna have to continue this on a later date because I gotta wrap this up.
All right, okay, brother Che. Okay, so and everybody wish me well on this venture that I got to do because I got to put a lot of work on to that. So I might be on hiatus, for a few episodes. You know what I'm saying? Because this is very, very important, and this here could change our lives. You see what I mean? For the good. You see what I'm saying?
All right, y'all, so we're going to wrap the show up. Appreciate everybody that tapped in to season 10, episode 10 of Grand Rising with Shabaka and the Chase in conjunction with the Frontline Black News. Join us tomorrow for a brand new episode of the Frontline Black News, season 4, episode 50, part 1. So we'll see y'all then. In the meantime, make sure y'all like and subscribe to all of our platforms. Frontline Black News on YouTube and Facebook. The Revolutionary Agenda on YouTube and Facebook. And Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced.
On the Facebook like page, and then also too, please everybody, if you can, check out the like page if they let you for the Oakland Boxing and Innovative Project.
Yes.
Yeah, because we've been having some trolls up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got us all up under microscopes. And also, too, be careful with your devices because if they up there got pages blowing up over there in the Middle East, you know what I'm saying? Hey, connect the dots. So, and I bid you good folks a good day. Lady Che, hurry up, get better so we can argue some more when you're feeling much better. And crew, stay safe out there in the shy, man. So in Mac 285, so we can argue and debate some more. You know what I'm saying? And please check out Dr. Marimba Ani, the Ma'afa, a student of the one and only Dr. John Henry Clark. A disaster so bad that it was beyond description. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I might take me $5, man, to go place it on the crap table, and hopefully I can win the $2 bill that they won over there at Chumley's, man. They wouldn't even let me see Chumley, man. That was cold. Go over there to Pawn Stars, man, wouldn't even let me see Chumley, man. That was humiliating. Are you still there, Brother Che? All right, folks.
Okay. Yes, Doc, I'm still here. I was just waiting for you to finish talking. Okay.
Yeah. I'm through talking. I'm talking at 870 and 2.9s. I'm going to be safe. Now, what does crew mean on this right here?
I don't know, Shabaka, but we'll figure it out on a later date. All right. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Shout out to Sister Prosperity for joining us. Shout out to Crew Reality. Shout out to Twin, Mac 285. And I think that's it. That tapped in. Anybody that's going to listen to the playback. Oh, the Jab Jamboree. Shout out to you as well.
Oh, yeah. And then right on Jab, man, from winning by KO, man. Great work. All right. Okay, Jab Jamboree. I'm sure
the Church of Black Power. Shout out to Church of Black Power. Shout out to Afro Elite. Shout out to the whole new Black media. All right. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
All right. Take care. All right, twin. Okay. And stay out them Google cars.